Hi everyone, it's Mrs. O'Brien, and today we're going to do part 2 of our writing a review. Before we get into our actual writing, let's take a look at 2 things we're going to focus on today. And the first one is writers can use the size of their letters to help the reader understand how to read the text. So let's see an example. So spicy. The tacos I ate were so spicy. Okay, I know they're spicy. That gives me the information, but let's try it this way. So spicy. The tacos I ate were so spicy. Now, as a reader, I feel like, wow, those must have been really spicy, really hot. Maybe I was doing this while I was eating. Gives me a little bit more information. Let's see again. I love this movie. I went to see Frozen 2. I love this movie. I love this movie. I went to see Frozen 2. I love this movie. You can see a difference, right? So when I change the size of my letters, I capitalize them all, that lets my reader know it's really important to me. So today, as we are taking our work from our planner and putting it into our writing, we're going to think about the size of the letters, but we're also going to think about our transition words. And what are some strong transition words we can use? Let's take a moment to review. In our introduction, we can talk about I feel, I think. When we're starting new paragraphs, first of all, one reason, in addition, and we can even add transition words into our conclusion. So let's look for some of those transition words as we write today. So here's my planner. Each one of these sections will become a new paragraph. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs. And I know it's a new paragraph because I'm going to indent. So we'll look at that while we're writing. So we're going to put that on our writing sheets here or on your own paper at home. Whichever you do is completely fine. So let's take a look at what I've done. All right. Introduction paragraph, where my opinion is, starts here. If you liked the movie Frozen, then you are going to love Frozen 2. I think it is one of the best musical cartoons ever. I love Frozen 2 because of the characters, the magical scenes, and the songs. I see something that I just talked about a few minutes ago. Do you notice something in that first paragraph? You might notice a couple things, actually. One of the first things I notice is my use of capitalized words. Wow, look how I did that. I changed the size of my letters to let you know I love Frozen 2. Do you see a transition word, transition words in this paragraph? Take a moment. I used the transition I think to let my reader know that my opinion's coming after this. I think it is one of the best musical cartoons out there. Next paragraph. Go to reason 1. That will become paragraph number 2. We're going to put it here. The first reason I think you will love Frozen 2 is the characters. The original characters, Elsa, Anna, Kristoff, Olaf, and Sven are all there. But there are new characters too. I like Bruni because he makes me laugh. So let's take a look at that. What are some things you noticed in that paragraph? Did you notice I indented for a new paragraph? Did you notice any transition words? Let's point those out. Here is where I indented, right? That's where I left a little bit of space and started my new words. Do you see the transition word right next to that? The first reason. Okay, readers, this is the first reason that I really love Frozen 2. And one other thing I want to point out to you is on Monday and Tuesday, we talked about adding some special information. And my special information was how my new character makes me feel. Well, he makes me laugh. So that makes me feel happy. So close enough. He makes me feel, and you'll see that I put that, oops, sorry guys, right here. I like Bruni because he makes me laugh. Reason number 2, we'll go into our next paragraph. I've got some special information that's going to come into that paragraph. Let's look for it. Another reason you will love Frozen 2 is the magical scenes. I love when Elsa turns water into ice crystals. They look like diamonds. Ooh, they look like diamonds. I see that special information that I added that really helps paint a picture for my reader. I love to paint pictures for my readers. What else do you notice? I notice that I indented because it's a new paragraph. I noticed I used transition words. Reason number 3. Next paragraph. But the main reason I think you will love Frozen 2 is the songs. They are amazing. It makes me feel so happy when I hear them. Readers, writers, what do you notice? You're readers and writers right now, aren't you? First thing I notice is that I changed the size of some of my letters. Amazing. You know, I really think it's amazing. The songs are amazing now. I notice that I indented because it's a new paragraph. And I notice the transition words. But the main reason, those are my transition words. And then our final paragraph, which is called our conclusion paragraph, is where we restate our opinion and we take action. I love Frozen 2, and I think you will too. If you liked Frozen, then you should see Frozen 2. So do you see where I restated my opinion? Do you see where I gave a recommendation or I told my reader to take an action? Let's point those out. This is where I restated my opinion. I love Frozen 2. Restated my opinion right there. And this is where I told my readers to take an action. If you liked Frozen 2, oh, that's my who, right? Who am I giving this review to? People who liked Frozen. If you like Frozen, then you should see Frozen 2. Okay, writers, today we have 3 days to turn our planner into our writing. So you can space that writing out so that you don't feel overwhelmed and so that you can focus on indenting, transition words, putting that special information in your writing. So maybe you do 2 paragraphs on Wednesday, maybe introduction paragraph and paragraph 1. So maybe my opinion and reason 1 are what you do on Wednesday. Then maybe on Thursday, you do reason 2 and reason 3, so 2 more paragraphs, and maybe you save that conclusion paragraph for Friday. So you can decide how you want to do it. This is just a suggestion if you want to really take your time and do it. If you have any questions, please let us know. Bye guys, have a great day.